becomes more sophisticated. Every year, every day. Things, new inventions. The inventions that are invented in this world are unbelievable. They can track people to go to the moon. But people use their brains less. Why do people use their brains less in a certain way? Because Hashem created this world for a reason, for a tachlit, for a reason. That a person should be born in this world, live his 70, 80, 90 years, 100, 120 years, and stand his tests, his challenges that meet him in all these years, and when he finishes his life, and they put him into the ground, and his neshama goes up, al Hashemayim, Hashem could ask him, did you withstand your tests, or did you get lost in all their surroundings? Now, as the years go on, those tests become stronger and harder. But it becomes more and more obvious that there's a reason why we were created. I want to ask you a question. There's a very big Baal Tshuva movement in America. People come Baal Tshuva. Do you know where the biggest Baal Tshuva movement is? You know where? In America. You know where? In the prisons. In the prisons is the biggest Baal Tshuva movement. Really, how to indulge in your fantasies of life, that the thinking process goes away. In prison, people have time to think. There's nothing to do. They think, why was it created? And as they start thinking, hey, if they're Jews, they know that, I can trace myself back, father, all the way to Moshe Rabbeinu, Yitzis Mitzrayim. And if I'm smart, I know that I have a reason why I was created. I have challenges. And being in this prison, I have a challenge. But people that are free, it's much harder for them to think. Why is it harder for them to think? Because they have things that pull them away from thinking. You should know, the Yitzhahara, like 18 years ago, 25 years ago, he saw that he's losing the battle. The battle of keeping people busy and occupied and not thinking he's losing it. So he came with a new invention. He saw that people started to think. He was a very big Jew in the 80s. Booming. He saw he's losing the battle. So he invented a new invention. That invention, I remember the first time I saw that invention, it was a big flow. But today, it's called cell phone. A small outcomes very small. And you should know, when I grew up, I used to go on a city bus, there was conversation going on. There was people talking to each other, ideas. You went to a simcha, you went to chasana, people enjoyed themselves. They sat around the table, they talked. You went to alavaya, Rahman al-Islam. You went to someone's funeral, people heard the speech over there. Someone talking. What happens to the person? Nobody ever went to alavaya, and the person stands over there and says, he was such a good person. He knew every actor in every movie. That guy, he knew which restaurant was the best steak. You never hear someone saying that guy, he was such a, he put every dollar he gained, he earned, he put it in his bank account, and his mattress was full of hundreds crispy ones. You never hear people say, what does the person say? That person was a righteous person. He helped somebody. He taught, he loved doing someone a favor. He was mispalo for Hashem. He's the David. He talked to the Rabbi. That's what you say by Alavaya. By Alavaya is a time people start making a cheshbon hanefesh. Why am I here in this world? That used to be. But the Yitzhahara saw that he's losing the battle. People are thinking, let's away that mind. So he has a plan. He thinks very far, and he has a very far vision. He first created, I remember the first cell phone I saw, I was a boy 17 years old in Eretz Yisrael. A friend of mine, he got engaged, his father came with a cell phone. It was a big jlob he put on the table. That was a cell phone. That was the first cell phone I ever saw in my life. And as time came along, it became more sophisticated. And now, everybody is connected. And you go into a city bus, you come in, shh, everybody's hooked up. You come to a chasana, everybody sits down by a wedding, then that big phone comes down, and everybody's... Grandfather, your great-great-grandfather gets traced to Moshe Rabbeinu. And I'll tell you the story that you were once a slave, and you're in Mitzrayim, and they could go trace the places, exactly where they went and how they came. They went out of Mitzrayim and say this simple story. Why? You should realize, why was